I just think they're the best girl group 4th gen dancers right now. We're gonna go ahead and break down TGIF by XG. They just released their dance practice maybe about 30 minutes ago. I got out of bed and I was like, you know what? Let me go and break it down for y'all. The reason why I want to do this right now is because I think this song fits them so well, and they do a lot of formation changes, and just the character that they portray in this dance is immaculate. I need to point a lot of things out for you guys and just break it down, review it, because it's so good. It's so good. Starting off real strong and aggressive. Alright, so I actually want to go over that beginning section where we have Harvey start off, right? The way that they start, the reason why I think they start off really aggressive is just because the song starts right away. There's not really like an intro to getting into the first verse. You already have Harvey just going in, and then the beats going in like right away. So in this case, the way that they set up the formations, the way they set up the choreo is going to match that intentionally. With the clapping, the footsteps, including those pictures right there. So including them having these columns right there, and then Harvey walking down the middle. And I love how they're playing around with the camera work here. A 10. That part with Jurin having her own solo, the way that this is blocked, I love how they can still have the rest of the girls accent Jurin having her solo without actually taking it away from her. But at the same time, we can see the effects that's going on, but it's not too distracting. Still the scene, drip, pour in, 'cause I'm a 10. I know, yeah, you know. Love the traveling already. So I like this effect right here when they have Hinata take center. Love that effect right there. VVS. You know what? I'm not actually entirely sure if they did this all in one take with just 3 different cameras. But if they did it more than once, dang. That's all I'm saying. Dang. I love how they're trying to be different and really using 3 angles to play around with the formations, playing around with where they're going to go ahead and travel and how it's going to be choreographed. And I really like that they challenge themselves and they think outside the box when it comes to performing for stuff like this. This is awesome. Nice. We got floor work, people traveling, pictures. See, love the camera switch. Texture changes right there. One of my favorite parts for sure. I call it true. Boom, boom, boom. Nice. Love that. Love that switch up. So we're gonna actually go over that entire section. Actually, let's just go to the chorus. They're synchronized as fuck. You guys can tell just by the way that they dance, the way they do their textures, execution, angles, everything that they do, it's very synchronized. Even right there, the bounce, the chest movement. The reason why I want to say like they're very synchronized as well, a lot of people think that it has to be on time. Correct. Yes, all the moves have to be on time. Pretty much, that's like the gist of it. However, to really look in sync, small details must be there in order to actually look synchronized. So as you can tell, I'm pausing right here, right? You can see that all their legs, or I guess in this case, their knees are inwards, right? If one of the members had their knees outwards, it wouldn't look as in sync, because in this case, if you, let's say Hinata had her knees pointing outwards, but the rest of the members have their knees pointing inwards, at least in this case, that's going to be their left knee, it's not going to look as synchronized. So details like that is very, very important, because that's how a group manages to stay clean, manages to stay synchronized as a whole. Yeah, I love the camera work that they're playing with here. We got the texture change. Yeah, so I love the texture change right here that they do, where they do this, I think, because we're getting all these like chest movements and it's very constant, right? The energy is very constant. But once we reach that moment where they do the knee portion and they kind of get to the floor and bounce back up, it gives us a sense of like a wave, right? Rather than a constant line, we get an energy change of this. So the reason why I always point that out, it's very important for a viewer to feel like they're not always watching the same thing. In this case, feel the same energy. You now are able to feel a different type of energy when they change up the textures of moves. Just right there. Love this part right here. Sick. I'm so Tahiti, hot and breezy, off the heezy on the IGYTTT. Fresh to death, my flying is best. Like heaven sent me, God's my witness, the drips to take me. Ooh la la, my ladies, get your moon. There's a lot going on right now, so I just have to replay it again. Okay, nice pictures right there. So you can tell with Maya's part, they're doing a little bit more accent work here. We're gonna have Maya have her solo, right? We got the little picture that they're doing right here, while the other three members are going to do poses. Nice. Ooh. That was sick. Like, if you go back to that part with I'm just gonna go from Maya to Coconut again. I love how XG does a really good job of just having their solo moments and switching over to another member to have another solo moment. It's absolutely insane how like it's seamless too, because you know that the verse is coming up, but at the same time, the way that the dance is blocked and the way that the formation is set up, it's really well done. Right here, such a seamless transition for Coconut. That small section, I know I've been pausing pretty much the entire video. So this part where we get Coconut to become center, that fast movement where they do the arms where it's really fast and then they slow it down, that's what I like to call texture changes. So you'll get a different type of energy for moves so that you don't get bored, right? So they just did this fast movement and all of a sudden they just go into a slow, breathy movement. I'm gonna replay that again so I can point that out for you. Fast, fast, slow, slow. And they go right into grooves and more traveling. Love that. And then we got a ripple effect right there. Nice. As you guys can tell with TGIF, I think the common theme that they really wanted to go for was more of like a runway. So if you've watched the practice video, which I hope you guys will, is that you'll see that they do a lot of like runway moments and a lot of walking. The walking involves them changing formations, but it also looks like they're on some sort of runway, and the way that they walk is very intentional with how you walk on runways. I don't really know how to walk on runways, so I can't demonstrate. That's the common theme that I'm seeing right now. Nice traveling here. We got the ripple effect. Nice. Even the bounces are like synchronized. Come on. Bye. So I'm actually gonna point out that just my favorite moment for that, it's like this little wavy moment with Coconut being center and everyone kind of like, it's almost like a swaying movement right here. That's sick. God, their knees gotta hurt. See, more walking, more traveling. But again, it's more of like a runway theme. Love this. They're using the entire stage here. There's floor work. There's using the stage for everything. Best moment of the dance practice. We're gonna go back to the peanut butter cup And then when they go back to the chorus, you'll see here, they're doing this thing where it's like, oh, we're gonna do soft movements and then sharp, soft, sharp, which in this case, peanut butter cup, and you'll see it in the strength of the way that they get into each move. So you'll see that they're doing the peanut butter cup move slowly, but they will go sharply into the actual, when they pull themselves in. Buttercup, there. Yeah, so they switch up that constant energy. And we have a combo right there. Best moment. So the reason why that is the best moment, in my opinion, of the dance is that they did a combo right before it. And what this does is that it sets us up for something that kind of like will make us have a disgusted face. Like, oh, yo, that was sick. It's because of the combo. We got enough of the combo so we didn't get overwhelmed. But right when we get to the chorus, they're going to do, rather than doing the regular chorus that they've done throughout the entire dance, they're going to change it up and do a texture change and just look at us, look at the audience, and just boom, really slowly. And I love moments like that because it really keeps us on our toes as an audience, as a viewer. There's a lot of formations. Oh my god, I gotta pause again. Are you kidding me? Oh my god, y'all gotta see this. Swing, swing, swing. That was a really nice effect. Notice all this walking, switching camera angles, nice flow work. But again, I've been trying to point that out the entire way, is that it's a runway theme, and the reason why they use the entire stage like that. Love it. Slay, ladies. I'm gonna go back to where they're like doing just a ton of walking. It's pretty much the theme of the dance. It's like runway shit. A lot of walking and just using the entire stage. Amazing, amazing. Slay. XG is just different. Their dance skill is just on top right now, and I think, just in my opinion, feel free to argue with me, I just think they're the best girl group 4th gen dancers right now. As a group, they're just executing a lot of their songs really well in terms of dance. They're creative, they think outside the box. Obviously they have a choreographer and a performance team. It's the way that they do this, it's the way that they execute after they learn these dances. You know, they perform really well, and they're not afraid to challenge themselves. With this dance in particular, they use the entire stage. They walk a lot, giving us that runway theme. They change a lot of formations. They do a lot of pictures that we don't normally see all the time in K-pop, right? For this, it's amazing to me because they always impress me with every dance they've done, and it's different. They try to just be different, and it works. They're just on another level in terms of performing, and I'm really, really excited to see more from them. And I hope that me breaking this down for you guys showed you guys why it's so fun to watch XG. If y'all love XG, subscribe. I'm out. Peace.